So what do you think about couples sleeping in different rooms?
So I'm kind of more open to that.
Yeah.
I
too.
have been sleeping out. I have been sleeping on the couch more often because of that.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't like to watch TV at night. I do. And our couch is like a huge bed, basically. It's very, very comfortable. And so we kind of been doing that. And I'll go up, sometimes, but for the most part, yeah. And I never would have ever thought that. I used to be so black and white against like when I would hear that people were having separate rooms. I'm like, why? That's weird.
It is. But
it's wonderfully weird now. Like, yes, it's probably a good idea. Probably saves marriages.
Right. My husband is gone for 2 days, 2 to 3 days a week, like gone, not spending the night. And those are the best night sleeps I get. And it makes me wonder, maybe we should.
I know.
We have a guest bedroom.
Yeah.
So. But he would not go for that. He's very against that.
That's funny you say that because with Ashton's room, like I said, I haven't done anything with it yet. And at one point I was talking about making that like a bedroom that I would stay in when I wanted to. Not all the time, but when I wanted to. And he's like, what? No, don't do that. Why would you do that? And he kind of got mad at me a little bit for like even suggesting it. I'm like, I'm on the couch half the time anyway. What don't you think it'd be nicer for me if I actually had a room? Like,
yeah.
But I think it's just the idea of it. But I think really, if you think about it, and it helps you sleep better. And
I'm such a light sleeper since having kids. Like I hear
me too.
Everything. I know when he turns over. I know when he goes to the bathroom.
That is me. And then I'm also conscious of keeping him awake because I'm still awake or I'm tossing and turning. So then I'm thinking about trying to not keep him awake.
Right.
But then he'll roll over, like you said, and wake me, even though he doesn't even, I'm just so, again, a light sleeper.
Yeah.
So it's just like and then he will just, like I said, fling over, lay on top of me. He doesn't even know he's doing it.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Constantly pushing him to turn to his side because he snores. And so I just feel like I wake up so much when we're together. I'm not joking. At least 2 to 3 times a night, I'm pushing him to his side. And that, I'm awake for that. I'm completely awake. And then I have to go back to sleep. And so, yeah. And night shift has ruined my sleep anyways.
I bet.
So I'm struggling.
I don't know where I went wrong with my sleep patterns, but I don't sleep well. I can have a better night's sleep, but even that is not like technically a night's sleep. It's just a better night's sleep for me. But yeah, I always feel like I'm sleeping with one eye open. I can hear every little thing.
Yeah.
And on one hand, as a mom, I kind of like it.
Yeah.
And so like people are like, oh, take what are those sleeping pills?
Melatonin.
No, the prescription ones.
Oh, Ambien.
Yeah. People are like, you should try Ambien. I don't want to be that out. Like I will take melatonin, or like a Tylenol PM sometimes, but, yeah, I like that. And so maybe that's half my problem is that I am kind of consciously always thinking of like, I don't know, just being aware of my surroundings. I always tell James that if anything happened in the middle of the night, I would be the one that would have to take care of it because he sleeps so hard and he's so out of it. And I would know immediately that somebody was trying to break in. And I've even tried to like wake him up for whatever miscellaneous things. And he's like,
I'm like,
okay, well, apparently I'm the one saving our family if anything happens.
Right.
So that's great.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I think that probably that is some of it where I kind of like to be able to hear everything, even though I really don't. I don't know. Does that make sense?
I just know that when my middle child is a teenager, I'm going to be like, was that a window that I hear?
Yeah.
Is that a car in my driveway picking up my teenage daughter? Just,
the tiptoe over.
Yeah. We have wood floors. They're going to creak. We're going to have cameras and
That's going to be
not looking forward to those days.
So interesting.
Yeah. It's going to be karma.
Oh, for you?
Yeah.
Did you do that?
I sure did.
Samantha.
Sorry, Dad. Sorry,
Samantha.
Mom. I know.